This is going to be a great day from start to finish. But we're going to kick it off in a great way this afternoon following that terrific parade this morning. So I just want to have you reflect a little bit. Many of you may have been on university campuses where there was some symbol of spirit, some icon, some symbol of tradition. We're going to unveil a symbol of tradition for our own UCF campus this afternoon in just a moment. To get things kicked off, what I'd like to do is invite our president, John Hitt, to come up and begin the dedication ceremony. Dr. Hitt.
Hey, thank you, Bob. Thanks, everybody, for being here. This is another landmark day at the new Bright House Network Stadium at UCF. The opening of our on-campus stadium earlier this fall was a really significant milestone for UCF and one that will undoubtedly engender many meaningful traditions. It was in the spirit of creating tradition that Bob Holmes suggested to our then chairman of the board, Dick Nunes, that we establish an icon in this area to stand for all of the opportunities that UCF offers. Luckily, Dick knew just whom to ask to make the vision a reality, the incredibly talented artist, Don Reynolds. The vision and talent were soon followed by donations from alumni and friends, many of whom are here today, who share a passion for UCF and a history of leadership and philanthropy. One particularly notable donation is the one made by former Student Government Association President Mark White, who committed $50,000 in student government funds toward the project. Way to go, Mark. The SGA's current president, Brandy Hollinger, will speak later about the student body's commitment to bringing the charging night to UCF. Well, I just can't resist. You know, Bob, everybody talks about the commercialization of college athletics today. Did we miss an opportunity? Should this be the American Express charging night or the mass? No, I don't think so, Bob. I won't fault you for that. Well, with today's unveiling, the charging night becomes a monument to UCF's excellence in academics, in its partnerships and community spirit, and most of all, in our competitive athletics program. So welcome all of you to this very momentous occasion. We're glad you're here, and we hope you're as moved by it as we are. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hitt. As Dr. Hitt mentioned, Brandy Hollinger, the current president of the Student Government Association, took on what Mark White had started, and she embraced it with tremendous enthusiasm. I want her to come up, but I want to say something first. She's the first female president of the Student Government Association. She's an alumna. She already has graduated from the College of Nursing, is in the graduate program, getting a master's degree as well. She is in every way a leader, and you will tell when she gets up and makes her remarks. But what I really want to do is have her speak on behalf of not only alumni, but students, because she's the president of student government. Brandy, would you come forward and offer some comments?
Thank you very much, Bob. To whom much is given, much shall be expected. This is a quote that is often used to characterize the spirit of giving and charity. It sums up the importance of reciprocating the gifts, talents, and great responsibility that one has been given to others wholeheartedly and unselfishly. When my predecessor, Mark White, who I love very much, made the decision last year to devote funds to this statue, he did so without a second guess, and he did so generously. While he may not have known at the moment what the final product would look like, he knew it was important to make a contribution on behalf of the student body. Mark understood that this was an opportunity to take part in a historical moment at our university, and that these opportunities only come once in a lifetime. As his successor, it is my charge to uphold this commitment and continue the vision that he began. It is my responsibility and duty to make good on the promise that was made to this wonderful university, and I plan to do so. The Charging Knight statue represents many things for me and the student body. Not only does it represent our alma mater, but it also represents the strength, courage, and will that the University of Central Florida embodies to be the best of the best, and it is. It shows alumni that while, yes, the campus has changed just a little bit, the spirit of UCF has only grown throughout the years. A trip inside the new Bright House Network Stadium will prove this to you. Just sit and watch the roaring 12,000-seat student section scream loud and proud for UCF, and you may find it hard, as did I, not to tear at such a moving sight. Having this statue on campus will no doubt mean something special to everyone who sees it. Faculty, staff, administration, alumni, but most of all, the 48,497 students that attend this university. It will serve as a constant reminder to every individual that crosses its path that being a member of the UCF community means something big. It means that while we may all be different in many ways, we are all still guided by one common characteristic. We are all UCF Knights. I would like to thank Mark White again for allowing me to be a part of his great spirit for giving and letting me see our commitment through to its completion. I hope you all enjoy this beautiful representative piece of UCF history and tradition. Thank you, and go Knights.
Thank you, Brandy. That was well done. Well done. Folks, now we have an opportunity to hear from our artist, Don Reynolds. He may live in Sanford, but he is one very worldwide traveler and all over the world. And he's brought those talents and experiences into his artwork and his vision for us, and you will see. He has been a painter, he's been a sculptor in wood and rock and bronze, and he's one who's done etchings. There's probably not a part of the world of art that he hasn't done, and done extraordinarily well. What we'd like to do is have Don come up and make some comments about the statue. But I would say that if it weren't for the introduction made by Dick Nunes for me to meet Don, this wouldn't be happening today. And so, Don, I know, Dick, you're out there somewhere in the group, and I want to thank you very much for that. I see you right out there. Thank you. Now, welcome Don Reynolds, and he wants to talk to us about the Charging Knight.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's really something. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming today. This is not something I'm used to, by the way, so I'll try to work my way through it and do the best I can. For many months now, I've been thinking about drawing, planning, modeling, sculpting an icon for the university football team. And now that it's in its present form in bronze, I believe I have it. I hope you will agree after you see it. Personally, it's been a wonderful project, made all the more important by the purity of the creative process. Completely paid for by donations, freely given with no design limitations. The natural flow of art holds, I think, complete validity. This project, like all successful projects, is a result of dreams imagined by people leading the charge. I'm thankful for these people of vision. They are the spark for creative thought. As an artist, I am merely a tool to make their dreams happen. I have enjoyed every minute working for these inspirational people. Dr. Hitt, Mr. Bob Holmes, Mr. Dick Nunes, Mr. Peter Newman, and my trusty assistant over here by the bronze sculpture, Jerry Edwards. He's my good sailing buddy and right-hand man. The horse in the knight traditionally stands as a noble symbol for fairness and honor. The very best one can be and do, whether in competition or in manners. It is the standard we all strive for. Historically, only the select few had the skill, determination, and the nerve to do competitive battle with a jousting lance. This character represents beauty and grace in speed and movement. I feel the ideal in the game of football. I've chosen the Frisian-bred English Black. It's a magnificent horse. The Frisian-bred English Black and the knight move together, sighting and homing in on their opponent with precision and direction of momentum fully understood. Please take a second look at the communication between the knight and the horse, both well-trained, charging as one, with confidence and only a finger on the reins, totally focused on the goal just ahead. The nuance of this design is akin to the more inspiring moments of a football game, the powerful run down the field, the beautiful long arc of a far-reaching pass, and that supreme second of team unity, a catalyst for success. For all these reasons, my heart is in this piece as it moves before us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Go Knights!